Hello my dear kitchen lovers, my name is Irina and welcome to Kitchen on My Balcony. Today we'll guide you to the world of Peruvian cuisine. Let's cook together ceviche of salmon, quinoa and chicken soup, and suspiro limeno. And then follow me to Imperial Porcelain Factory. Let's start with salmon ceviche. We will need some salmon, tomatoes, olive oil, salt, some parsley, lemon, red onion and sesame seeds. Let's start with salmon. I need to slice very thin slices first. You know, ceviche is the best appetizer you can ever imagine. It's the best entry. It's so fresh. You prepare it in 5 minutes and you can be sure how delightful and tasty it will be in the very end. So begin with very thin slices of salmon. Of course, the fresh salmon. Then we need to dice a bit of tomatoes, make small dices. It will add a bit of acidity and sweetness at the same time to our ceviche. And of course, as soon as it's ready, you can serve it cold to get the maximum of taste and enjoy your dish. So then, I will cut a bit of red onion. Let's slice a little bit of green onion as well. It will add a perfect touch of color to the dish, like this, perfect. And then I want to mix all of the ingredients in one bowl and season it with lemon juice and olive oil. Then whisk it up to cover entirely the salmon with the juice of lemon and with the olive oil. It starts to cook already with the acidity of the lemon. Perfect. A bit of salt to get inside of the fish meat. And it's time to serve. And then you can add a bit of chili flakes to add some spiciness and some sesame seeds for the decoration. Lovely. Now it's time for aguardido, chicken and quinoa soup. You will need some chicken, lemon, onion, quinoa, chili flakes, shrimp, parsley, garlic, salt, oil, and peas. So first of all, let's prepare some parsley, onion and garlic, everything chopped, and then I need to fry it for a couple of minutes in a saucepan. So let's fry onions first with the parsley, and then I will add some garlic. Okay. So now cover it with water, and let's put some quinoa inside. It's going to be such a beautiful soup. And meanwhile, I will start slicing my thin slices of chicken to add it in my soup. So the water is simmering, so put your chicken in the soup, and I will add as well a bit of lemon peel with a bit of lemon juice. Okay. So then cook it for approximately 10 minutes to get the quinoa first of all cooked, and of course your chicken will be done already. Lovely. Add more water if needed. And a bit of chili flakes is a good idea as well. So a bit of salt and some green peas when your soup is almost ready. Lovely. It's gonna bring a lot of color to your dish. And the most important part, shrimps. You see, I have put the shell away, and now I will slightly just cut on the back of the shrimp to put the vein away, and then you will see how beautiful our shrimp will cook. Just take the vein away like this. Okay, lovely. The most important thing while cooking your shrimps, turn the heat off, and then only in this very moment place your shrimps in the soup when it's hot, and it will cook instantly in a couple of seconds. You will see how the color will change. Just have a look. As you see, 30 seconds later, they're completely cooked, but you could and it's time to serve. You're gonna love this colorful, tasty, healthy soup with quinoa, shrimp and chicken. You can top up with a bit of cilantro on the top. And here comes the sweetest part, the spirulina dessert. We will need some sugar, evaporated milk, condensed milk, coconut milk, cinnamon and eggs. This is a very simple but very tasty recipe. We just need to mix up all the ingredients together and heat them up for a couple of minutes to make kind of a cream, very tender and smooth at the same time. So I'm mixing my coconut milk with condensed milk and evaporated milk, adding a little bit of vanilla sugar. And now let's just add 1 egg yolk to our sauce, and it is ready to heat for the following 5 minutes, stirring constantly until it's smooth and ready. So when your sauce starts to get thicker and it starts to simmering, just make your heat lower and stir constantly for another 2 following minutes to avoid to burn your sauce, and then it's time to serve and put it in the fridge for 1 hour and it is ready to be served. And then when your cream is ready, we'll just cover it with some cinnamon. Make a lovely presentation, be creative. I'm using just a piece of paper to protect one part of the cream and to spread it on the other part like this. And then let's put a leaf of basil. You can decorate with a mint leaf, but in this case I'm putting some basil leaves. Just let's be creative. And your spirulina is ready. This is how in a very short time and using basic ingredients you can cook some dishes of Peruvian cuisine. I could make it on my balcony. So now it is your turn to make it in your kitchen. It was Kitchen on My Balcony. Impress with your dishes. And see you next. So my dear kitchen lovers, today I invite you to another unforgettable journey. Any ideas where I am? I'm in St. Petersburg on the Neva River, and this is the cruise dedicated to the theme of our show, Romantic Dinner. So today instead of dinner, I'll show you how to make a perfect romantic picnic. St. Petersburg, Leningrad, Petrograd, whatever is the name, the sense is always the same. This is a city of love and romance. It inspires so much. That's why it inspired writers, poets, architects, painters who used to live here. I guess it's my case too that I'm so in love with the city. This is so inspiring to look at this beautiful architecture, stunning bridges. There are more than 300 by the way in here. This is a story of love, and this is the city of love. So if you have any idea whom to surprise for a special picnic, just follow the recipe. So let's begin with some kind of a bruschetta with flatbread and some cream cheese. Spread it all over. Top up with some tomatoes. Top up with some parsley, our bruschettas. So now to add some sweetness and freshness to your picnic, I'll take some slices of pears and we'll just add a tiny touch of cream cheese. Make it all over your pear slices. I love this mixture of salty and of sweet at the same time. Plus, it is a creamy cheese, so it has a very delicate structure. And then just put some cubes of avocado on the top. My dear kitchen lovers, I want to show you another remarkable place connected to kitchen and the art of table in St. Petersburg. We are now in the Imperial Porcelain Factory in St. Petersburg, which was founded under the decree of Peter the Great's daughter, Empress Elizabeth, in 1744. And during the era, it was the third porcelain factory in the world and, of course, first in Russia. The range of Imperial Porcelain Factory counts about 4,000 types of products, and even in the revolutionary context, the propaganda porcelain was the highest sense of the world. At the end of the 18th century, the Imperial Porcelain Factory becomes one of the most important in Europe. That's why Catherine II orders a luxurious set of cutlery specially for her residences, which counted approximately 1,000 items. Can you imagine that? Of course, here we consider reproductions, because the originals are kept in the Hermitage Museum. Here you can see the traditional painting of the porcelain factory in St. Petersburg. But just for you to know, only one cup needs 80 operations to be completed. Can you imagine the amount of work? And it's totally handmade. Preparing the porcelain mass is a very complicated process, because the mixture is very complicated and has up to 40 ingredients, as white clay, aluminum silicates and quartz. And if you can imagine, only one piece needs up to 3 weeks of preparation, but sometimes it can be even 6 weeks. In the 19th century, in almost all of the residences in St. Petersburg, there were these royal and luxurious sets. Of course, they were different in styles and variety was very huge. But among the others, they declared themselves as a Russian trend. As you see, this is a genuine museum, and every item presented here is a very nicely done piece of art. I hope you enjoyed this small visit to the Imperial era, and you could feel the splendid feeling of how the things were going in the 18th century, but now it is embedded in the 21st. So you will ask, what is the best place for the romantic picnic? And the answer is there is no special place, it's only two of you who have to create this special atmosphere. So choose your best places and watch Kitchen on My Balcony. Create your dishes following my recipes. See you next.